welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to do the best I can of trying to break down some color theory for you guys. So right now I have an example of some complementary color theory on today, and I know for most people this is like hell no, you will never go. But it's just showing how it makes the colors play off each other and make them a little more vibrant. So first, what is color theory? So color theory is a practical guidance for color mixing and the visual impact of color combinations. So basically how colors work together and how one color can influence another color just by placing them next to each other, on top of each other, or even combining them and mixing them together. So to understand the basics, you really need to have a color wheel, and I doubt most of you have these just like laying around your house. So I'm gonna place one in the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna put a few pictures during this video to help visualize what I'm gonna try to explain, which I don't know how clear I'll be on it, so bear with me. So besides this one that I will leave down below while I'm speaking, and the picture will change out regarding whatever I'm talking about, I will link one below where you can go and either download it or, you know, click on it and save it on your phone. Just create an album, and then once it's saved on your camera roll, I would go move it into there, so that way if you need a quick reference, you can just click on it instead of having to like scroll through to see where it is. So the color wheel is divided into 3 categories: primary, secondary, or intermediate, and tertiary. So the primary colors you probably remember from grade school are red, yellow, and blue. They're considered the foundation colors because all other colors are made from those 3, mixing them. So the secondary colors are made from combining 2 of the primary colors. So an example would be if you mixed red and blue together, you're going to get violet. Or purple, I mean, but for the color wheel's sake, violet. So there are 3 secondary or intermediate colors, and those colors are orange, green, and violet. Tertiary colors. Those are made by combining a primary color and a secondary color that are adjacent to each other. So the example of how we made violet, we combined blue and red together to make violet. So a tertiary color would be red and violet. So you'd get a red violet or a violet red depending on what your base color was. So if you watched my video on determining undertones, you would have remembered that the color wheel is divided into 2 categories. From this side of the wheel over to this side, these colors right here are all warm. From this side of the wheel to this side of the wheel, these colors are all cool. Now I will list that color wheel again down below so you can see. Warm colors are red, orange, and yellow, and any variation of those colors mixed together. Cool colors are violet, blue, and green, and again, any variation of those. In makeup, there is a possibility of having like a cool red, which I just said red is a warm color, but you can have a cool red if it's a blue based, since blue is a cool tone, and you can also have a warm red if it's based on orange or just 100% pure red. So just like the red could be warm or cool, the same thing applies for instance green. A green that is more of a gold and yellow based is going to be a warm green, while a green that is a blue based is going to be a cool green. So I'm going to show you analogous colors, which are also referred to as adjacent colors. And analogous colors are colors that are 3 or more colors that are right next to each other on the color wheel, and you can make very complementary makeup schemes using those colors because they complement each other. Now this color wheel will make it a little more clear. So like what I did today, I wanted to wear this color I have on my lips to show you guys complementary colors. This is Techno Pagan by OCC, and this is one of their lip tars. Now if I go, this is like a deep blue, almost leaning purple lip color. So if I put my color wheel, whatever color is in the middle is what the color range is. So right here. So the color that's directly across from whatever color you're using is the complementary color. So for me today, that is orange. So I have orange colors on my eyelid. What complementary colors do is they really make the other color stand out because they're complete opposites, right? So it makes those colors seem stronger and more vibrant. Complementary colors have a higher visual impact. So while most people probably won't be wearing this this makeup to work, what that applies to is if you have beautiful blue eyes, eyeshadow that's gonna make your eyes really pop and stand out is going to be like a really vibrant gold or yellow color. You have a really bright red lip on, a beautiful green, deep green, like velvety green eyeshadow is really going to be really bold and make them stand out. Now, how this applies to color correcting is if you have circles under your eyes and they are any range of these colors, you're going to look directly across the color wheel, because when you mix these two colors together, like one on top of the other, it creates a gray, which in makeup terms, it just cancels each other out. So I tend to have, when I have dark circles, they're blue and purple tones for me. So I need a peachy based color corrector to cancel those out. You can't just put a lighter foundation on it. It'll just make them highlighted. The way complementary colors also help in color correcting is if you have a lot of redness on your skin that you're trying to cancel out, chances are you're going to find color correcting primers that are green, because here's red and the color directly across from it that we want to cancel out, use it to cancel out, is green. So in the middle, you know, the middle of these colors is going to be neutrality. So that's why you will see primers that have that green in there. And this even applies in things like if you have blonde hair, highlights, and you've ever used a purple shampoo, that is to cancel out, to get to neutral, those brassy tones that you get in your hair. So that's why the shampoo is purple. So you can also do monochromatic looks, which is basically many shades of the same color. So just color variation. So sometimes you can see somebody that might do like a gray monochromatic look where she'll have all gray eyeshadows on, a very light neutral blush, and then like a gray lip on. And those are very simple, very classic. You can see those in a lot of, you know, print models and again on some runways. Now, when it comes to colors, warm colors tend to stand out while cool colors tend to recede back. Warm colors are more fun and energetic, while cool colors are supposed to be more soothing and mellow. I'm going to show you guys a couple pictures so you can kind of figure out, based on if you're cool or warm toned, what colors will look best on you. This is for like clothing, so it's just showing like sweaters, but the same holds true for makeup as well. I'm going to show those pictures so you can get an idea of what eye colors will look best on you given your undertones and your coloring. And after you've figured out what tone you are, if you're cool, warm, or neutral, that will really help you decide what colors are going to look the best on your skin. So again, the color wheel below, if you're cool side, stick to cool colors the best. If you're warm toned, stick to warm variations of those colors. And again, remember, you can have a cool toned purple, you can have a warm toned purple, you can have a cool red, and you can also have a warm red. So when you go in and you're looking for makeup, just ask people working there. These are just guidelines, they're not rules. You are free. That's the beauty of makeup and art, is that you are free to express yourself in any way that you see fit. So if you follow the seasonal color theory, people that would be classified as spring are going to have warm undertones, and their natural hair color is going to be lighter than medium brown. If you're a summer, you're going to have cool undertones, and your natural hair color would be lighter than medium brown. If you're in autumn, you're going to have warm undertones, and your natural hair color is darker than medium brown. And if you're a winter, you're going to have cool undertones, and your natural hair color is going to be darker than medium brown. So think about what those seasons really inspire when you think of them. You know, autumn is going to be filled with earth tones, changing of the leaves. I mean, I guess depending on where you live. I lived in Arizona forever and we didn't really have any changing of the leaves. But you know, think of winter, you think of snow and coolness and not a lot of warmth, right? If you've determined what your undertones are, I'm going to leave a list below linked on seasonal color theory of, you know, what colors look best in the grouping. So without making this video 5 hours long, I'm going to put some stuff down in the description bar as well. This can be a very confusing topic. There are art students that go to school for years to learn this. I'm trying to do the best I can at explaining it, and I think I might have just confused myself. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm trying not to make the videos so long, so a lot of the information for the individuals is going to be below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.